If you didn't like the coffee, you just had to say so.
It's not the coffee I don't like.
Well, I'm sure the stain that'll be there in an hour or so. I have a different story to tell.
After we stop whistling Dixie, I'll clean it right up.
You frustrated?
What gave it away?
That was my favorite mug, too.
What are we doing here, Rob?
We're about halfway done. We're on a good path. Look, I know it's not perfect, but the first draft never is.
It's not that it's not perfect. I can accept that. It's that it's not even good. It wasn't good to begin with, and it doesn't sound any better on paper.
Fine, Alex. Since you're so incessant, tell me, what's the problem?
Okay. For starters, the title, Around the Bush.
What about it?
You don't see anything wrong with that.
It's a love story centered around the affair between a gardener and the house owner. The title is appropriate.
If we're making it for a XXX website, maybe, and on the off chance that we are, maybe we should just call it Hoes Everywhere.
Okay, fine, you're right. Easy fix, we'll change it. What else?
Okay, right here. The lead male character is a quintessential rich guy who doesn't love his wife anymore, and the female gardener only wants a man.
And she is able to find that man in him. They have an instant connection, which then ensures perfect love chemistry.
No, it doesn't. See, this is the problem. It introduces another female who can't live without a man's arms around her. If I wanted a flat character, I'd go to Hallmark.
Jesus, we're sending the script a lot of places.
Do you not hear a word I'm saying?
I'm hearing the same thing, that you don't want to be cliche.
And you want to be cliche?
No, but knowing the tropes, we know what works and what doesn't work. And I thought the notes came after the script was finished.
Getting notes now will give us a clear vision of where we want to end up. And to do that, we need to have a compelling story to tell.
What's more compelling than a love story?
A good one. Hollywood is filled to the brim with love stories, and everyone has seen them all.
Like I said, we know what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah, and you've seen the taking the ladder on that one.
Can you at least say something constructive?
Okay, they kiss in the rain, they walk on the beach, they go on a movie date. Get rid of it all, I mean, Jesus Christ!
Okay, Alex, just sit down.
And what? Move on? Just like that? Hours of reading in 4 years of school should fucking amount to something. We look to other writers for inspiration, and with their wisdom, we're producing garbage. Notice how intricate the dialogue is. Characters so riveting you want to be them. Plots so airtight you can't breathe. And then there's us. Maybe we're not right for this.
When we were 13, we wrote our first movie called Adventures of Us. And it was basically just us in a movie, reminiscing about how we met. We wrote it in maybe an hour or less, and of course it wasn't that good. But now why did we do that in the first place? To create. To have fun. We never had a second thought back then. And I can tell, for you, that it hasn't been that way in a long time. You've been so caught up in this fantasy of perfection that you haven't relived those days. Just go. Let loose. I'm right here with you. We can and will fix any problems that we might have. But right now, we just need to sit down at that keyboard and go. Look, you may never be Charlie Kaufman, but you care way too much about this to ever be working a 9 to 5.